Spread between 4th and 6th Streets in downtown Minneapolis. We welcome you inside spacious U.S. Bank Stadium. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Red on red.
Lawrence looking to pass on the first play. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play.
Well, this defense certainly knows they're going to have their hands full trying to slow down this passing game. Here's an example on the very first play from scrimmage. I think we'll see some different looks, maybe some pressure from different places, but it didn't work there, and it's a quick first down.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play, second down. Hey, look at this defense for the Vikings. They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
They forced 7 turnovers.
How many?
7.
7.
I mean, think about that number now. That's supposed to be a lucky number, right? Lucky for one side, unlucky for the other.
2nd and 7.
Take right open.
Lawrence. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Here now, 3rd and a yard. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Right back to him on first down. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for Chicago.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
On the red.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Go, let's go. 11.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. And there's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. This defense for the Vikings very strong in that victory a week ago.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game, and I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one. But 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great effort there with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Cycle. Yellow.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Green Jack. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. Eluding the pressure right. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Now 2nd and 5. And Lance, he's going to change the play.
Fly blue. 6. Mega. Red. Cycle. Grill green. Yellow.
Higgins goes in motion right. And Lance going to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Lance. Drops this off with Nwangwu. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. On 1st down, Lance. Throw out wide is incomplete. The Vikings at 5-1 here in this early part of the season. They're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. The intended target, T.J. Hockenson, and it's 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Throwing is Lance on 3rd down. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Bears will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. Now a 1st down run is sniffed out from the start as they'll drop it for a loss of 4. So the first play in the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Lawrence will throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Let's go.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now they'll run on the draw. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. They went backwards 5 yards there on third down to bring up fourth. Here comes the Bears punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And this will be down by a member of the kicking team just outside of the 30-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ballgame, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the fourth quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
12 yards there, first down Vikings.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
On first down, they'll run with Nwangu. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2. And it was the Vikings who won that one on the road, so they'll look for the sweep here in Minneapolis.
Ready?
Now Lance. Flush to his right. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down.
Seal, black. Ready.
Here's Lance to throw it. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. Now, how about this? They'll change it at the line. Lance and company going on 4th down. That is caught. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Lance. The throw out wide going to be incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Green jack. Slide blue. 6. Rebel. Red. Cycle. Set.
Off of play action. Here's Lance. Over the middle. He finds Higgins. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. First catch of the game by Higgins, and he's got his guys a first down. U.S. Bank Stadium holds just under 70,000 spectators, and they've come out in full force for this one. A fantastic atmosphere here in Minneapolis. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Lawrence going to put it up right away. Escaping the pressure right. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. This 2nd and 4. Looking to throw, Lawrence. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
Here's Lawrence. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. They're going on 4th down. Lawrence. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs.
Shot, 17. Fight, 60. Ready.
Throwing on 1st down is Lance. They'll get this to Nwangu. He's got room to roam. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Nwangu. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. He'll try again. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Kene Nwangu with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they are right at the 500 mark on the year and got there with a victory a week ago.
And I think right now I put myself in the shoes of the head coach and say, all right, time to reset a little bit. And I don't give my team a win one for the Gipper speech, but I do say, look, we haven't played our best football yet, but we are at 500 and we're still in it. Let's try and string a few of these victories together, and we're capable of doing so.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Darnell Mooney, the target there, but it'll be second down. You look at this defense for the Vikings. Against the pass, they've had some issues, ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make, because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early, chip away at their timing.
Play action. It's Lawrence. Flushed out right. And Lawrence going to smartly hit the deck here as he is able to pick up the first down in the process. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Vikings are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Lance now on first down. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. And they had just picked it off to get the football. They fumble it right back. I looked over to both sidelines. A lot of scrambling to find the helmets.
Yeah, you can almost, you know both sides are screaming sudden change. Because when sudden change happens, that's a defensive call to get back out on the field. There's been a fumble, so an interception, some type of a turnover. You've got to get back out there and play. These guys just want to get to the bench and gather themselves and regroup a little bit. Let's see if these offenses can settle in and start taking care of the ball a little bit better.
Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes this forward for about 6. From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4.
Think right, open. Think right.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. This defense for the Vikings very strong in that victory a week ago.
There's a little bit of lightning talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're...
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
But the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
On second down, here's the Wandu. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5.
Blaster, stay.
To throw, it's Lance. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Black Ultra. Black Shock. Hey,
in motion right goes Higgins.
Ready?
And they'll go for it. Lance. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. and they turn it over. The Vikings unable to convert here on fourth, and the Bears will get the football back. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you.
They've got his man complete. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. A great play there. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Bears are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Kene Nwagu now out of his end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Kene Nwagu. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Minnesota.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
Well, let's be honest. A lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And, Charles, the name of the game last time, efficiency. Their very first snap, they connected for a quick touchdown.
They get more value than just the points from that series as well. Only needing one play, it keeps the entire offense rested up.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Now Lawrence to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he goes out right around the 39. 7 yards there and a first down. Now Lawrence. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now Lawrence. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting roughed backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Well, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 41. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT.
Hey, go Fury. Edo Blue. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. That is into the hands of Hockenson downfield. Touchdown, Vikings! T.J. Hockenson, 59 yards. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7. kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
They go play action with Lawrence. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Lawrence to throw. That's complete to Mooney. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. And they'll try and throw forward with Lawrence. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. Meanwhile, Lance's throw taken in by Hawkinson here. From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 3. Lance looking to throw it. Looking left side, and it's complete. Touchdown, Vikings. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Vikings take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point attempt here still to come. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Let's go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
11.
They go play action now. Lawrence. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. On play action, Lawrence. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Daniil Hunter able to record his 5th sack of the season.
He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. These sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Vikings are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46.
Lance's throw caught by Higgins.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
blue, go.
At the 49-yard line.
Steel, black. Hey, green. Fury, yellow. Ready.
Lance to throw on second down here. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hawkinson. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
Ultra, ultra. Ultra, go ultra.
Lance now on first down. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. T. Higgins, 36 yards. And the Vikings continue to pull away here in this first half. Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And he returns this to the 22. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now Lawrence on first down. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Lawrence. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 11 yards there, just like last play.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
30 left. 11.
On first down, Lawrence. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. From the gun, it's Lawrence. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. Boy, I had a blast out there playing against him today. Sometimes it's just not your day. Here's another failure right there on third down.
Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The
Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half.
And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
Steal! Check steal! Check smash! Hut!
On first down, Lance.
Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
Here's Lance.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. T. Higgins with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year.
And the Vikings have got it on cruise control.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
This defense just continues to bottle up that ground game. And look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense is so big that it might not matter. But you're still in the third quarter. They're probably going to have to try things through the air, Charles.
I agree with you totally. That's what they'll have to do. They do need to run it occasionally to take a few hits off the quarterback because right now, you just know those pass rushers are fired up to get after him.
Here we go.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
They're going on fourth down. Lawrence.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Red, cycle. Go red. Drill green. Hey, blue. Blue striker. Hut.
Throwing on first down is Lance.
And this is caught at the 8. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Go, 38.
Now Lance looking to change it up.
Set.
Straight ahead, here's Nwangu.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Kene Nwangu.
An 8-yard touchdown run.
And the Vikings just continue to roll.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
He's going to wind up and air it out. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. So naturally they will decline it. They got the first down anyway on the play.
Who needs a penalty when you picked up the first down through hard work and effort anyway? First down.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Play action. It's Lawrence.
And now here is another interception. And the Vikings are going to have it here just past the 25.
Ready?
Lance now on first down.
And a throw right sideline is complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
To throw, it's Lance.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
This, the second meeting between these two division rivals. You might recall they met earlier in the year, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. Throw right side, pulled in by Higgins.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Edo blue. Yellow, go. White, white.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down.
Yellow, zoom. Field, black. Hey, red. Fury, yellow. Hey, go steel. Mega, mega. Blue, go. Ready?
Lance looks to throw again.
And that is incomplete.
But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Lance and company going on fourth down. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance.
Looking for the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
From the gun, it's Lance. And Lance will have the first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact there at the end of the play.
52 blaster. Smash, red. Claws red. Green jack. Ultra, ultra. Ultra. Go ultra. Set.
They'll look to throw here. This will be caught at about the 6. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
And they ran just a little underneath route here on 1st and goal, but there's really not a whole lot of room to operate this close to the goal line. He's just not able to get loose after the catch.
Go pink. Stick. Mega. Jet, jet.
Now Lance throwing on 2nd down.
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. T. Higgins. A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Vikings add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory.
Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down.
Now Lawrence.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Lawrence now off the bootleg.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Here we go. Got to have it. Lawrence.
And this is caught. He hits Moore.
And he is going to have the Bears first down as the defense nowhere to be found there. A gain of 20 on 4th down. Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now, but as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game.
Yeah, and I think that every guy who's on the field has to feel exactly the same way, because if not, they might be looking for replacements. Treat every drive as if it's your last
and make it a successful one in some small way.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
They go play action with Lawrence.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A huge play there for Chicago. 49 yards.
A 49-yard gain on the
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Back to throw again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And my goodness, another interception. And the Vikings are going to get the football back as we have reached the 2-minute warning.
Let's go now. Red, cycle. Drill, green. Blue, striker. Zoom, black. Hut.
Shotgun now for Lance. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield.
And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line.
Black open. Black shot. Eagle blue. Come red. Hut, hut.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're going to speed things up here.
43 rail.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd
Hey,
and
hey,
6
blue.
at the 39-yard line.
Hut, hut.
Lance looking to throw it.
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Yellow, go. White, white. Steel, black. Set.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, I think it's pretty evident that any blowout isn't going to be big enough for them. They're already up 7 full touchdowns,
right?
and it's still not stopping them from throwing it deep downfield, taking their shots,
Yellow,
trying to add
blue,
more points.
Steal, check, steal. Check, smash. Hey, check, mega. Skew, yellow. Ready?
And they'll go for it. Lance.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Try to lay one up deep. And it's It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
Take right open.
Lawrence will throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And now here is another interception. And the Vikings are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late fourth quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already.
And that's caught inside the 35. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Green Jack.
On first down, Lance. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
Be honest.
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
You're not going to want that feeling again.
no, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided.
Go, let's go.
A final shot now for Lawrence. On the slant, he's got Davis. Well, this game, it was well in hand early, never really in doubt, Charles.